Everything's a Coincidence, episode 16, right? So now this one, if you watching me for the first time, things like this are a little harder to convince someone just because of the person that died at an old age. It's easier to convince someone that these things are scripted by the numbers when obviously someone is taken like way prematurely, like around their 20s, 30s, 40s. You know, it's easier to convince someone. But everyone in this Hollywood realm has a day, right? And you'll see throughout this, so please hold your comments for the end, because I promise you that you'll see by the end of this video that this guy is no different, that everything in Hollywood is by the numbers, everything they do, right? So Gilbert Gottfried died dead at 67 after a long illness. Now, if y'all don't know who Gilbert Gottfried is, I'm pretty sure you know without knowing, right? He did a lot of voice acting, voiceovers. He's the dude with the voice. You know what I'm saying? He got that significant voice. I know he was on Aladdin. I think he was the monkey or something like that. Or no, he was the bird. Remember Jafar? Remember Jafar, the evil dude, right? And he had that parrot. He played the parrot.
I can't take it anymore.
In Aladdin, he played in a lot of other cartoons just because of his voice. I don't even think I seen him in a regular live action film. I think most of the time you just hear his voice, so it's hard to associate the face. You know what I'm saying? Because you just heard his voice, kind of like Tom Kenny, the dude that plays SpongeBob. You just hear his voice. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Gilbert Gottfried dead at 67 after a long illness, right? 67 is the magic number here, right? Because we know that blood sacrifice also equals 67. But hold on, that ain't it though. That ain't it, right? That ain't the most craziest thing here, right? It's a lot of rituals and sacrifices that have been going on in the month of April, right? And if you can see right here, let me slide myself. Let me slide myself over here so y'all can see, right? You got Good Friday, the day of Passion, the death of Christ, blood, human sacrifice, right? The days vary. You got Easter Eve day, blood, human sacrifice. You got the April 21st through the 26th. You got all these ceremonial, you got all these rituals going on in the month of April. That's why I said when 6ix9ine and 6ix9ine, we gonna show you 6ix9ine is actually in this video too. But I said it. I said be aware of what's to come. When 6ix9ine made that post saying that the demon is back, right? And he chose to include New York, and it's a lot of deaths surrounding New York lately in the news, right? But as we can see, these Satanists, these occultists are very busy in the month of April. That's why I'm very busy. If you've noticed, the videos have been consistent because this shit keeps going on, right? But moving along, all right. Brooklyn, like I said, it was a lot of things in the span of like 3 to 4 days. Everything involved Brooklyn, right? So now we have Gilbert Gottfried that died, and he was born in Brooklyn, right? Born in Brooklyn. That same day that Gilbert Gottfried died, a Brooklyn subway station got shot up. We just did a video on that last night. Well, not even last night, but earlier yesterday, right? So that's 2 instances from Brooklyn, right? Suspect at large after 10 shot at a Brooklyn subway station. Check that video out if you haven't already, but check it out after this video. Now, a couple days prior to that, 6ix9ine pops up in Brooklyn shooting a video after declaring he's back, right? So a couple days after 6ix9ine popped up in Brooklyn shooting a video, a Brooklyn shooting happened at a subway station, right? Tekashi 6ix9ine, even news headlines are saying Tekashi 6ix9ine declares himself most hated animal, warns everyone with demonic new video. So everyone knows what the fuck is going on, right? Everyone knows what the fuck is going on. And he lets you know that the demon is back. This is his Instagram post where he shows this demonic video that they speak of, right? He says the demon is back April 15th. I'm the beast. He calls himself the beast, right? The king of New York is coming back. And somebody made an interesting comment. They said they're rolling out the red carpet, meaning blood. They're rolling out the red carpet for the king to come back because everything has happened in Brooklyn so far. All these deaths have happened in Brooklyn. These sacrifices, these rituals are happening in Brooklyn, the same place 6ix9ine is from, right? So that was an interesting comment somebody made, right? And this demonic energy is what's residing in Brooklyn right now. And we know that because New York has the 666, the number of the beast in English Sumerian, right? The same thing that 6ix9ine calls himself, the beast. Now, we're not saying that 6ix9ine is the devil himself, but we can understand why they bring these characters to us, right? Because, man, the demonic energy is surrounding these characters, right? And they scripting out these things just to fit their narrative, just to fit that person's character. You see what I'm saying? I'm moving along. I think I hit that. I think I hit that good enough. I think I explained that good enough. But look, April 12, 2022, the day of the Brooklyn shooting and the day of this man, Gilbert Gottfried's death, had the same synchronicities as killing, right? If we take Gilbert Gottfried's birthday, which was February 28th, and his death date, we take the difference. Watch this. We get 43 in 115 days. Excuse me, 1 month and 15 days. So we got 43 and 115. Isn't it crazy that killing also equals 43 and 115? Right? And we not using random ass words. We just use killing right here. We just seen the killing synchronicity with the day that he died on, with the day that these people got shot as well. And now we see it again with this man Gilbert Gottfried, 43, 115. 43, 115. Right? Comedy legend Gilbert Gottfried has died at the age of 67. Isn't it funny how they always call you a legend after you die? Why you can't be a legend while you're here? People can't never give you your flowers when you're here. But when you die, that's when they start calling you a legend. Isn't it funny that legend and death have the same numerology? They have the same synchronicity. You have to be dead to be considered a legend nowadays, right? Legend and killing as well equal the same numerology, 115. Yeah, so don't call me a legend. Don't say, Kimfo, you a legend. Don't call me that. That's associated with death. But anyway, Gilbert Gottfried dead at 67 after a long illness. So like I said, all the time, bro, every time they put shit in quotations, it's a reason behind it. They're literally giving you the answer key. This is like they're putting the focus on that phrase right there. So it's like they giving you a damn hint right there. They're giving you a damn hint. So look at this. This is for the people that might not think this is by the numbers, right? So this man died at 67 after a long illness. Okay, first, a long illness equals 139 and 49. I jumped the gun a little bit, but look, it's still by the numbers, because look, Godfrey, his last name equals 139.49. Same thing as a long illness, but this is really what I wanted to point out to you. A long illness equals 67 in single reduction, just like the date, his age of death, 67. 6 plus 7 equals 13. Right? That number that they love so much, the 13 families, the 13 bloodlines. You see what I'm saying? But let's continue. Once again, 67, that's the magic number here, right? 67, the day he died, April 12th, equals 67 in Kabbalah. Godfrey, his last name, equals 67 in reverse forward reduction. So it was already written. It was already written, right? Now let's move on. Now they say he had a heart abnormality, a heart abnormality. See all these words? I ain't even finna play with these folks. It's always some crazy ass shit, right? Ventricular tachycardia. Man, I ain't finna play with these folks. Due to myotonic dystrophy. You see what I'm saying? That's what he died from. All these big ass words because you don't know what the fuck it is. That's why they do this. They always put some shit that you've never heard of before. He couldn't have just died of old age. He couldn't have just died from natural causes. I mean, the man was 67. Why do you still have to convince us every time a celebrity dies? It always has to be a reason. A motherfucker can't just be old and just die. It just couldn't have been a day. You just have to convince us. Everything has to be packaged and sold in Hollywood, right? But this is why they told you myotonic dystrophy, right? Myotonic dystrophy equals 67 in Chaldean, right? 67 is the magic number here. Told you this. He died from a heart a heart abnormality. Shit, y'all trying to play with me. Heart, once again, the little heart thing. 182.74. Brooklyn, New York, 182.74. Don't get the fact that I'm fucking up these words. Look, I don't know every word in the English dictionary. So don't let that stray you away from the fact that these numbers is lining up. Right? Don't let that distract you from the information that I'm giving you. I'm already telling you I don't know these words. You know, motherfuckers like to come in this bitch, oh, you don't even know this word, so why should I believe you? First of all, I'm not perfect. I'm bringing you the numerology. So look, heart abnormality equals the same numerology as his birthplace, Brooklyn, New York. The same energy that's surrounding this Brooklyn place that we keep seeing in the news lately, right? Now we got myotonic dystrophy equals 93 in full reduction. Now check this out. Gilbert Gottfried, his name equals 93 in reverse full reduction. So this is all we doing. We taking forwards and backwards. Y'all know this. Y'all know the play. Y'all know the play because they do the same thing every time. Forwards and backwards. You get the same numerology, right? April 12th, 2022, the day he died, also equals 93, right? Now, it's something interesting, right? Myotonic dystrophy and his day of birth, February 28th, 1955, they both equal 78. Now, about that number 78, 78 is the 12th triangular number. And he also died on the 12th day of the month, which is interesting. Now I have to remember this. I have to remember this video that I have to show you because Bob Saget and Gilbert Gottfried were, so to speak, good friends. They had a long friendship, right? They were close friends, and it's something I want to show you pertaining these two, right? But first, Gottfried is speaking on Bob Saget's death because, you know, he died back in January. He says, let me zoom in on this so y'all can see. He says, get out the way. Move. Whenever I hear about somebody's death, I always think, well, okay, were they on drugs? Were they drinking? Were they overweight, out of shape, or something? And then you find out, no, none of those are true. So he's kind of like hinting to you that it's something strange going on in Hollywood, that the reason why these people die, like I just said earlier, they never just die from normal things. It's all like mitochondriac skepticism, tachycardia. That's what he died from, type 3. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's never like that, like, damn, he wasn't just old. You feel me? Like damn. But he kind of like hinting to that. But something I want to point out about Gottfried and Bob Saget. All right, I want y'all to listen to this.
Why should we pick Bob Saget, who raped and killed a girl in 1990? Well,
more importantly, why is people laughing? Why do people find that funny? But it seems as if Gottfried knows something about Bob Saget, and the rest of Hollywood knows about Bob Saget.
why should we pick Bob Saget, who raped and killed a girl in 1990. Well, first of all, it's not true. It's not true that Bob Saget raped and killed a girl in 1990. How do you make
Why he
an
laughing
ass
so
hurt?
hard?
The Olsen twins say, well, Bob Saget hands you a chocolate milk that he just made, and you wake up 3 hours later lying on your stomach.
What a tough gig that must have been, huh? His entire...
You peep how some people really weren't laughing. Some people, it was like forced laughter. But Bob Saget, he's just cracking the hell up. He's just having a good time right now. But I think it was some truth to that. Why did he say 1990? Why did he put a year on it? You see what I'm saying? If it was just a joke. But we've heard this. We've already heard this about him. So it's just interesting that Gottfried, out of all people, you know, quote unquote, his longtime friend decided to make a joke about it. Everybody sitting here in the crowd laughing like it's just funny, which is weird to me. But you know, they're in a room full of Hollywood people, and Hollywood people know how Hollywood people get down. They didn't seen each other do some disgusting, nasty ass shit, so it doesn't surprise me. So yeah, I just thought I would bring that to your attention. Now, besides the connection between them being longtime friends, it's also a connection between their deaths. Right? Gilbert Gottfried died 73 days after Bob Saget. Sacrifice equals 73. Robert Lane Saget, which is Bob Saget's real name, equals 73 as well. Also Gilbert's first name in regular English ordinal. A is 1, Z is 26. We get 73 for Gilbert's first name. And also going back, they died 2 months and 14 days apart, or 214. Myotonic dystrophy, what Gilbert died from, equals 214 as well. Right. So, like I said, man, it's just another case of scripted by the numbers. Right. Everybody in Hollywood has a day. You gotta remember, bro, these are actors, actresses, etc., entertainers. So why would it be far-fetched that they leave on a script when a script has been their means of living? They've made a living from lying, playing characters, playing roles. So why is it so far-fetched now? Right? But anyway, that's it for today, man. Let me know what y'all think about this situation in the comments. Appreciate all the love, all the support, and I'm out.